all right, on there. How you guys doing? So I'm headed to the DMV, and make sure this is charging. I'm gonna be renewing my license, okay? And in Japan, in Japan, the driver's license is obviously very important because it's very rural. You can get around without a driver's license if you live in a big city like Osaka or Tokyo or any of the big cities, Kobe or something like that. But if you live in rural Japan, if you live in rural Japan like I do, then ultimately you're gonna need a car. So you gotta get a license. So anyway, so something I want to throw out there, and I've been thinking about this sweeping, win of Trump, and it just doesn't feel normal, okay? And it has surprised everyone in the media, all the pollsters and everything else, because Trump really outperformed. I mean, the polls again were way off. I mean, he got the popular vote. He got, he won it all. I mean, Trump won it all. Okay. So I want to talk about how Trump won it all. Okay, because Trump didn't win it all, and I'm going to explain it to you. Okay. There is specific technology developed in 2016. It was tested before 2016, 2014, 2015 in Africa, in South America. The technology is, you're familiar with it because of one term. It's called Brexit. Brexit, right, is basically PSYOP technology that was used, right, developed by a guy called Robert Mercer. You can Google all this, look it up, right? I know you guys are going crazy below. I'm driving, I can't read, I'm just talking, all right? I'll get to you. I'm headed to the DMV. I've got plenty of time of waiting, and you can laugh at me for it. But I'm going to explain to you how Trump won. So this technology is nearly 10 years old, 10 years. And Cambridge Analytica, right, was a subsidiary behind it. Who ran it? Bannon. So Bannon ran this company called Cambridge Analytica. It's a subsidiary of a whole group of companies that come out of Robert Mercer. Now, Robert Mercer is a very interesting cat, right? These are all extreme right-wing individuals, right? These are people who want to end democracy. So since they can't play fair, they have to lie, cheat their way up there, right? I'm going to explain how this technology works. But you can look it up, download it. If you're bored or you're like, hey, I'm talking bullshit, you're lying, you're making shit up, you're a crying lib, great. Download ChatGPT and start educating yourself about who is Robert Mercer, what is Cambridge Analytica, how did Brexit happen, what is the technology behind Brexit, how is Bannon connected to Brexit, okay? That will start educating you. So if you're, I can't look in, I'm driving right now, so I can't read your unhinged chats, which I know you guys are going crazy. It's all great. I love you guys. You won. But I'm going to explain to you how you won. So basically, I hate saying basically all the time. So this ancient technology, it was used when Facebook first came out, all right? Some social scientists got access to the user data. These social scientists then applied PSYOPs, right? Psychological operations, PSYOPs, to see if they can manipulate individuals. Because we're just a monkey, an ape, right? Sorry, we're not monkeys. We're an ape. We're just an ape, right? That's all we are. We're just like how unhinged the people are going right now on my text. I really wish that you know, that the text was with the live stream. It's really unfair that it isn't, because all these individuals are putting all this effort because they're just apes, right? They're apes, and all they can do, and they can't help it. They're like, oh, there's our Nazi 1982 guy, Hitler Nazi 82. Our Hitler is fucking, you know, is won. Hitler won. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? And they're freaking out. And I wish you guys, the texts are, you know, some of these guys, the shit they come up about me is so fucking funny, right? It is fucking hilarious. Look, I'm gonna take my hat off because they're like, dude, he lost his hair because Trump won. He lost his hair. Yeah. So anyway, so it's a really shame. Once upon a time, look at my hat. Once upon a time, the chat logs were with the videos, right? But they fucking hell. Anyway, but they disabled that. It's cold here, so my little nugget is cold. So understand, and you can download ChatGPT, and you can do a deep dive into this, guys. Deep dive into this. So ultimately, you have now the richest man in the world. And he did something very smart, right? He open sourced his AI model, Grok. So he open sourced his AI model so Putin can have it, so, you know, all these right-wing groups can have it, and he, you know, developed it on X, right? So they have access to a very, very powerful model. Plus there's Lambda, and there's other models out there from Meta, which is open source too. So there's other very powerful AI models, Llama 3.1, and ultimately, so, you know, everyone was laughing about Elon Musk's PAC. What's he doing? He doesn't know what he's doing. And see, this is where Elon genius does come in, right? He is a fucking evil genius. So you have to, so basically, Trump went to Elon and said, listen, what do you want? I need your help. I'm going to play it out, right? So he goes to Trump, says, hey. And there was those early meetings when because Elon's like, I don't like Trump. And he's like, listen, what do you want? What do you want? Well, I want to get rid of the FCC regulations. I want to be able to launch my satellites. I want to be all this stuff. You can have it. You can have it. Trump is 100. He doesn't give a fucking shit. He doesn't want to go to jail, right? Whatever you want, Elon, because he knows, you know, the one thing about Trump you have to respect, okay? I'm very Trumpish, by the way. You know, right, guys? I'm very Trumpish. I'm like a mini Trump. You can call me mini Trump, right? I don't take a set because he knows people who are smarter than him. That's where we differ. I'm actually smarter than Trump, right? I'm way smarter than him. I know everything, right? You see where I'm going with that? You know, and because I have O1 and O2, right? I have O1 and O2. That's an inside joke for all my fans watching, right? So, anyway, so, you know, and Elon's like, fine, all right, fine, I'll do it. I'll pay you your 40 million, you know, I'll do it. I'll orchestrate it and everything else. So, so what you have here is when you take Robert Mercer and Brexit, right? That's Bannon. I don't even know if Robert Mercer's alive anymore. I mean, it's 2000. It was like nearly 10 years ago. I guess he probably is. You've got Peter Thiel money, and the clue, now that I realize, the predictive markets were dead on. The predictive markets were dead on. The predictive markets, right, is run by AI algorithms. And the predictive markets, everyone was laughing at the predictive markets. Even I was laughing at it. And now in hindsight, looking at it, I was like, holy shit, you know, it was, you know, it knew. The algorithms running the predictive markets know. Because all of this is algorithms, right? It's all AI now on predictive markets, on crypto trading and all that stuff. So you have, Brexit USA happens. And what this technology does is it knows your bells and whistles. So all the guys who are, you know, I trigger their bells and whistles. That's why they show up here and and put a lot of spam on me because I trigger them. They fucking get triggered, and it motivates them to come here. Well, the same thing is about voting. It's triggering people to go out and vote, and basically you've got this very sophisticated AI system that then is pretty much running the entire campaign, sending out very tailored, specific messages to groups and groups. And here's a prime example: in Pennsylvania, the Muslims were getting, "Hey, Harris has a Jewish husband, and she's going to, not help Gaza." And then in the same state, right? So that's one tailored group. And I remember listening to an interview of talking to a college girl. She's like, "Yeah, all we see over and over and over are these ads about Harris and her husband, about, hating Gaza." And then at the same time, you have all these ads going to the Jewish people saying, in the same place, same location. This is all through Elon Musk's pact, right? Driven by AI with user data. Like, all our data is out there. I mean, imagine how much fucking data he has from all of Twitter, the fucking decade of Twitter and everything else, and his ability to use that data, right? So applying all that data to very sophisticated targeting algorithms, and the guy has a gigaplan that automatically creates Teslas. You don't think he can create a friggin' autonomous software that delivers target information based on profiles that he has gathered, right, from X? And not only that, he's the richest man in the world. He can buy all the fucking data he wants. Not only that, remember in 2016, Manifold was giving a Putin asset campaign data. So then you've got this external individual, right, which is Putin, who does an obfuscation for the whole thing, and is using a cyber. So they're like, "Oh, bomb threat here, this here, this here." So they're keeping everyone busy looking all over here, whilst this campaign is unfolding, over the weeks, and all the threats. So they become like the external threat, and the FBI said that there was an external threat from Russia. They played obfuscation. They played, diffusion. So I feel satisfied now. I was like, how the fuck did this transpire? It's what Brexit was designed for. Brexit was just a test. This was the why of Brexit, right? Brexit USA, to end democracy, to put in a literal Nazi, a Hitler 1983, right? And to stick it to all of the the woke individuals, and end the American experiment. The American experiment, people, is over, right? You are no longer a democratic republic. You are now, like Russia, a dictatorship. Trump is your Führer. Like it or not, Trump is your fucking Führer. Elon Musk is America's first oligarch, right? The most powerful fucking business guy. And and now they're going to get all the other corporations like Google. That's why, see, the other thing that really shocked me, another alarm call that went off in my head, but I didn't make the connection, was when Trump was saying, "Hey, I got a call." See, Trump can't but fucking, he can't but boast, right? This is where he's a fucking dumb shit, right? He's a fucking clown. So when he said, "Hey, I got a call from Facebook CEO, and I got a call from Google CEO," and he's like boasting at all of these, CEOs calling him, at the time I was like, they know something. They fucking know something. Why would? Because of course they do. These guys have the most powerful fucking AI systems. they can see the data going on Google and also on Facebook. They knew he fucking won, right? They knew he won. And, it was a done deal. And they were like, we better fucking bend the knee. We better start kissing fucking ass, because ultimately, we're going to have to. Because this Nazi is our next president. And there is absolutely nothing we can do to stop it. So that is why they're all kissing me. So I feel like really, really, happy that I figured this out. So what does this mean? It means that pretty much any election from here on out is a waste of time, because you have these very powerful AI systems. We have all of this data. We're just a product, right? You have to say we're a product. Google manipulates us to buy shit. Facebook manipulates us to look at stuff and everything else. The whole algorithm stuff. We've had enough information where we know this shit, right? So Brexit saw its purpose, and ultimately fulfilled its design. Its design was to give power to the extremists, to the Nazis, and to do it without firing a fucking gun. And Bannon said it. The guy said it, right? I just thought of that. The guy said it. He says, listen, it's going to be up to you whether or not you're going to fight and pull out a gun, because the revolution is here. The revolution has taken place. The revolution happened. At least it was a bloodless one. And now, as Michael Popak, Legal AF. So if you are, if you're concerned about this, I strongly recommend you sign up to Legal AF. If you're an American, if you're going to sit it through, if you're not going to look at alternatives to the system, right? Oh, I think it's here. I want to go. Yeah, this is it. Sorry. I'm trying to find the driver's license place. I'm getting my driver's license, so it's right over there. So I didn't have my GPS on, and I'm driving there. So I'll be able to trot stock in a moment. I know you guys have been waiting, yeah. Oh my God, there's lots of people there. Is that it? Oh shit. That's not it. That's it over there. Okay. I can't go that way. That is a dead end, but I see where it is. It's like, that's not it. It's that building there. So anyway, I'm going to be ending this stream. I'm going to be doing a lot of shorts. This is for the channel, and on how to basically get your driver's license. Maybe I'll give you guys a little talk. I know you've been waiting if you have questions, stuff like that. But I strongly recommend, don't believe anything I tell you, right? Validate everything I tell you. Download ChatGPT. Ask about Brexit. Ask about Cambridge Analytica. Ask about the technology. Robert Mercer. These are key words to talk about, and it'll pull everything together for you. Ultimately, and then ask it, couldn't this technology be applied to advanced AI, and could have been used to orchestrate the coup? What the fuck? I might running out of road here. There's where I want to go, but how does the eye get over there? Driver's license place on it. So yeah. All right. But listen, guys, you got it. You guys got your dictator. You got your pedophile, serial sex offender, lying, right, individual that's going to deport 15 million undocumented. He's going to get them out of there, right? Costing you about $7 trillion in the economy, costing you hundreds of billions of dollars in the process. But that's cool. That's what you want to pay for, right? And ultimately, you won. You fucking won. screaming and getting upset at me, right? Well, why are you screaming? Why are you getting upset? You fucking won, right? This is the, why is that light on there? Is that a cop? Flashing light. All right, okay. So I'll take a few questions here. I'm at the DMV now. I'm gonna actually be doing videos that then I can edit, splice for up here. So anyway, it's all good, guys. I mean, I really, really, really hope I'm wrong. I hope for your fucking sake, for America's sake, that 4 years from now, we'll see, because I'm gonna be streaming and you can always come back. And now as Trump fucking ruins things, he's putting Herschel Walker over the nukes. He's putting a fucking NFL concussed fucking football player over the fucking nukes. He's putting a guy who doesn't believe in science over women's health, right? Who caused the death of over 100 children in Somalia because they listened to him and they stopped the vaccination program, right? It's going to be insane. All vaccinations gone, Department of Education gone, maybe FEMA gone, maybe all this, Elon Musk, the Doge master, right? So how he ran Twitter into the ground, guess what? Now he gets to run America into the ground. Yay, yay. All right, let's answer some of these questions. All right, okay. Wombat, what's going on? Wombat. You're Wombat. I don't know you, you're awesome. Hey, all gotta go. They all gotta go, right? Yeah, what? Who's got to go? Who's got to go, Wombat? I'm going to call you Wombat. They all got to go. I got to do your talk because you're writing messages that won't be on my video unless I do the voices. So that's awesome. Let's do some Wombat. Wombat is unhinged, right? I'm going to start with, I got Mark's up here. Let's read some comments here, right? Let's read some comments. What's up, Daddy Travels? Okay, let's start. Wombat. Blue Anon Cope, right? Yeah, Blue Anon Cope. What does that mean? I don't know what that means, Wombat. All right, Wombat goes, Blue Anon Cope. I got to do an accent for you. Matthew. AI, the markets at it 7. All the markets had a 17-minute before any news. I don't know. Matthew Lentz. Let's see. Missiles have some same chips 26-year-old Ben Adler created at Area 51 2009 for Elon. All right, so this guy, so basically what he's doing is like, because I'm saying this factual stuff that you can actually validate by downloading ChatGPT, he's like making up this bullshit, like, oh, you're making up this stuff, let me make up some stuff for you, right? That's cope mechanism. There's a lot of Trump derangement syndrome going on in my chat, and it's funny. But let's focus on Wombat. I'm focusing on Wombat. Copious amounts of coping. We don't. Ask about the 24 election results. I was just talking about the 24 Wombat, right? And then Wombat goes, coup? I think you meant cope, right? And then Wombat goes, just relax and enjoy the next 4 years, right? I'm in Japan, Wombat. I'm in Japan, right? I'm going to be eating popcorn, watching fucking your geniuses dismantle and destroy the system, right? It's going to be great. I'm going to be eating popcorn, watching and making videos and helping people move to Japan, helping them get their driver's license, helping them find a place for as little as $5,000 on up, right? Cheap. You can't buy houses like you can buy. There's 10 million houses here, right? There's 3 million beautiful women here just looking for, non-MAGA dudes. They don't like MAGA dudes, right? I married a fucking amazing woman, right? She likes Trump, though, because my Bitcoin is fucking, and my cryptos are just going out of the fucking, the new bull run. If you don't fucking have cryptos, the fucking, the time when it went from $3,000 up to $30,000 is happening right now. It's happening right now. Because of Trump, because of you, right? And you're like, why? You're making all this money, but you don't like Trump. I don't get it. He's making you all this money because he is He's this guy right here, prophesized. Right here. Here he is, right? Fight, 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 right? So it's funny, right? So I love Trump, man. He's making me fucking rich as fuck. Thank you, right? But I'm still going to laugh at him. I'm going to still laugh at Elon Musk. I'm going to expose the whole system that they're doing now. Let's do more. That's awesome. They got to go. All them people. That's right. You know, concentration camps. Let's put all the 15 million in concentration camps because you're going to have no one's going to take them. And then you might as well just start gassing them, right? And then you've got Hitler 1932 becoming Hitler 1944, right? Just gas them minorities. And that'll be really funny. All the fucking minorities who are going to get caught up in the Trump buses. See, the Trump buses are coming now. The Trump buses are coming. They're coming to pick up your immigrant asses, right? They're coming. So Jesus and Carlos that comes in here, your nephews, your cousins, right? Watch. I hope I'm wrong, dude. But the Trump buses are coming, my friend. They're coming. Just like they did for the Jews, they're coming for the immigrants, whether they're documented or undocumented. If you don't look Aryan and beautiful and sexy like me, you are fucked. Do you look like this? Or do you look brown or black or minority? Guess what? You are fucked. Because this face is perfectly fine in America. But your face, it doesn't look like this face, you are going to be fucked. Or someone in your family, you're going to know someone. Within 4 years, I'll make this prediction. Every minority is going to know someone within their family that has been picked up and harmed, right? You're going to say, why the fuck did I vote for this Nazi? Why did I vote for this fucking pedophile, you know, serial sex offender, right? Why did I, because, you couldn't help it. You were fucking manipulated by an advanced AI system that's feeding you the shit you want to hear because it understands you. Understand, you're just a fucking ape. You are so easy to manipulate. You're fucking stupid. And this AI goes, oh, I can manipulate Wombat. Let me manipulate Wombat, right? Japanese love Trump. No, they don't fucking love Trump, right? Where did you hear that bullshit from, right? I live in Osaka. I lived in Osaka for 6 years. Okinawa love Trump too. Okinawa is not Japanese, right? Right? The Japanese don't even consider the Okinawans fucking Japanese, right? What are you talking about, right? You live in Okinawa for 6 years. Dude, in Okinawa, there's bars that said, don't come in here, Gaijin, because you fucks were raping 14 and 15-year-olds, you military fuckheads in Okinawa, right? The Japanese hate your occupation. They hate the fact you get drunk and rape girls. You're a bunch of pedophiles, right? So, anyway, Okinawa, no, Japanese don't like Okinawa. Japanese actually hate the fact that servicemen are raping girls and getting them pregnant. But unlike the national ban that's going to come down on you guys, national abortion ban is going to happen. Pornography, it's in Project 2025. And watch this shit unfold. And you're like, but Trump didn't know anything about it, but it's getting unfolded. What the fuck? Right? Yeah, I'll be laughing. Popcorn. No more porn for you. All right, let's see. Wombat. No, I'm getting I'm not playing the game. Hey, I'm getting my driver's license done. So I'm going to quit here, right? Thanks for watching. Thanks for being in here, right? So I'm going to be making videos and then uploading the videos and how do you get your Japanese driver's license. So I'm going to be here for a while. A lot of content for the channel. And anyway, yeah, I called you, Doss. You didn't pick up. This guy's talking to a minor. Yeah, right. Okay. Who's the minor? Wombat? Rocky? He lived for 6 years? He lived for 6 years in Osaka? Oh, my God. Clint, you're kind of dumb, aren't you? He lived in Osaka for 6 years, right? He knows Japanese, hung out with them. They're really minor. So fucking dumb. Fucking Wombat. You like the name? See, I come up with the names Wombat. Anyway, I gotta go. UnDaoDu, you guys take care. All of these videos are going to be, they're going to be all unlisted. So the only way to get and enjoy these and go back to these kind of fun rants on it is by joining our Patreon. If you go to move number 2 Japan.info is our Patreon. For $4.95 a month, you get access to all this fucking amazing humor and everything else. The channel is going to be more about Japan and everything else, but I'm going to be doing these live talks, and I'll be trolling all of it and making fun of all the shit that's going down, and also educating folks on, you know, what's happening. So anyway, UnDaoDu, you take care. Bye.